Well, hey, YouTube. It's just one of those days. Hey, YouTube, y'all here? I want to talk a little bit about all this doxing stuff. Because apparently, some of these people over here in Jay Wilson's camp seems to think that I condone what Tracy does with doxing. So I have to make this plain, I guess. I don't believe in anybody doxing anybody. Actually, I hate the idea. The very idea makes me sick. So I don't know why you people think that if I'm not jumping down that woman's throat for all of the things she does wrong, I'm condoning her behavior. I don't condone any doxing. I don't think anybody should do it. All I simply said was he's the one who started it with her. Now, Wilson's over there talking all this trash. And he says he keeps throwing out other people's names. Now, I've said it, I don't know, maybe half a dozen times already. I am in no beef with anybody that cigar dude. I am not. I said I do not have anything to do with that dude. I will never beef with him. That will never, ever, 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 ever happen. Do you understand? But he continually wants to come and throw that guy's name out. Are you in a beef with him? Or you need to, I got to do shit with him. This is my life. I run this, not you. Then he says, what else did he likes to throw other people's names out. So when it's in this thing with this Tracy thing, he keeps talking about, oh, I didn't dox her. I didn't dox her. He refuses to take responsibility and shows you his character. So all you people who are over there loving on Jay Wilson, take into account his actual character. He refuses to say what he did was wrong, even though you all know, every single one of you know what he did was wrong. And it was doxing. Is it that same level? No, it tends to escalate. That was the whole point of that stupid ass movie on Netflix. It escalates. It escalates to the man wanted to kill a woman. He over saying, he keeps bringing up this girl, Geisha. Now, we all know, a lot of people know that Geisha is a notorious reader, right? She's a professional. She's a rapper and a reader, right? So even back then, I wondered, why would this girl be interested in Tracy? All of a sudden, this girl had a beef with Tracy, right? So just curious. I was just curious. I went over to Geisha 305's page at that point. I ain't got no issue with her, but I went over to her page. And guess who I saw on there bringing up the name Tracy and super chatting $10, $10, $10, $10, $10 every day. He was trying to get this girl to go off on Tracy. Now he can deny it all he wants to, but the funny thing about video, it's all there. So you people want to go back and see, go back into around the time that Geisha went off on Tracy, and you will see a certain person in the chat, super chat, super chat, super chat. Why else would a world famous rapper be interested in Tracy? Hey, people. All you lovely souls. Okay. Hey, Chocolate Bay. Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Okay. Hello, people. So this dude is over there. Now he got one going again now. I want him to stop trying to mix my name up with that other dude, that cigar dude, because I don't got a goddamn thing to do with him. Nothing. You see how sloppy and messy he is? That's what he does. He did the same thing with VS. With VS went in it for a couple of videos, and I expressed specifically that I will not beef with her. I do not respect her enough to beef with her. I don't fight with the same weapons. I said it repeatedly. What did he do? Oh, he didn't do that with VS. Oh, he did. Any chance he got, VS name got to be brought up. And the same thing with that little boy that came on here. What's his name? Biggie Ansys. Oh, you didn't say that. Biggie Ansys says, Biggie Ansys says, and you didn't come at Biggie. Girl, I choose who the fuck I fight with. I don't need your permission to tell me who the fuck I'm beefing with. I'll decide that. You are a favorite. You already know that. So he always says all the things he does are right and all the things that she does are wrong. I think it's all the same damn thing. She's got more creative with it. I don't condone it. I don't got a goddamn thing to do with me. Nobody live here but me and my dog, honey. Anyway, so even after what I said before, he still refuses to admit that what he did was doxing. I don't know how you can justify that in your mind, which makes me question your very intelligence and your mental state. To think that driving around somebody else's house, taking a picture of their neighborhood, trying to prove that they don't have a nice house. I mean, what the hell is it? If it's not doxing, what is it? That ain't taking it off of YouTube? Let's talk about Tommy Sotomayor for a second here. And I do mean just a second. That's not somebody I watch or anything like that. But that you have to respect. That boy's been doing this thing a long time. He knows how to play this game. What happened? Wilson trying to insert himself in that with Phi Babe thing, right? The man challenged him. Okay, let's debate it. We'll talk about it. Oh, I got to go to work. I can't go to. I got to come back at whatever o'clock. Comes back 3 hours later, right? He ain't been no damn job because he don't have a job. Tommy, you ain't got no job. He comes back. He done doxed all this man's personal information about his divorces or his child support or women he was involved with. So Tommy Sotomayor took that for about 2 minutes. And he said, no, cut. It is not going to happen. It's not going to happen, dude. Because in your mind, Jay Wilson, you were preparing to have a fight. He wanted to debate the issue, whatever the hell the issue was. You go right into doxing. Now, if that wasn't doxing, what the hell was it? Hey, Redbone. Yeah, so people that follow with that Jay Wilson, y'all just very, I'm sorry, listen. Y'all are just very gullible people. You don't see the messiness of this boy. He sees an opportunity now to make 6, 7, 8, 9 videos about this situation with Tracy. That's all it is. He don't give a damn about no Wolverine. He already said he don't even like him. He got all the money he can get out of him, and then he don't like him no more. See, the whole point is for you to be a follower. He don't want you to say nothing. Just give him the money. When he stopped giving him the money, he turned on him. But now all of a sudden, he's concerned with Wolverine. No, I don't condone any of that kind of stuff. I don't condone anybody looking at anybody's background. I don't condone. Look at look when he goes off with me. Look what he does. He goes back and find out that I've been in prison. I got to hear that 365 times that I was in prison. It ain't been no secret. I don't know what the hell you think you're exposing. That's the mentality of this boy. And he convinced you guys that this girl is so wrong and he is so right. He done take it on a cause now. Oh, I'm concerned. I don't want her to go to jail. I'm just concerned, Tracy. I don't want you to go to jail. If anybody on this damn thing here wants Tracy to go to jail, it's Jay Wilson. Why is he so fake and phony? I'm concerned. I'm concerned. It's dangerous. Somebody come and do something to you. Girl, if Tracy was this horrible person, she has been inside your house. She knows exactly where it is. Not only the address, she can lead the people to your house if she chose to do that. But no, she didn't do that. It was you, the one who initiated going to people's houses and things. Why is it so important for you to prove that this woman, this single woman, doesn't live in a luxurious building? What's the definition of luxurious building? I consider myself in a luxurious building. She said she had a pool, and she had a pool. She's a one-bedroom apartment. It's been no secret. She lives where she lives. You got to prove that her apartment living is downgrade. Compare the apartment to a trailer, let's say. How does that apartment stack up to a single wide trailer with 9 people living in it? You say it's not luxurious? I would say that a child living in a single wide trailer with 9 people, I think they would think that a 1-bedroom apartment by yourself with a pool would be fabulous living. Where do you get to be so grand from? Where the hell did that happen? When you signed the mortgage, or was that when you became grand? It ain't got nothing to do with no career move. It's all coming down to that house, right? But when did you cross over from being trailer trash to being this successful black man? You still haven't explained the success to us. We don't know what it is. What is the success? since we're talking about this fool, yes, you're reduced to fool again. What's this thing with Larry Nelson? What is this about? I saw something. Apparently, Larry Nelson is challenging you, this father of yours. And he's right to do so, because we all know that many, many, many black people, in fact, I think the number is something like 70% of black people are raised by single parents. And you, I might have mentioned that even in that city. You, if you were fortunate enough to have two parents, you want to hold that over people who have single parents, even though that's 3/4 of Black America. You want to hold that against them. Oh, my mom and dad was all this. Your dad. That's not an automatic thing, Jay Wilson. Because there was somebody there, that don't mean that there was no successful relationship. We don't know if your father beat your mother. We don't know shit about him. We know your behavior. So you can stop bragging about these people who we don't know, these situations who we don't know. What we know is this man was raising a family in a single wide trailer with 9 people. That's all we know. We don't know if he's a womanizer. We don't know shit. So why don't you stop trying to make other people feel bad about their upbringing, about their lives, because you feel like you've done something. You're somehow better, and you don't feel better. You feel worse. That's why you have to always chase this idea that you are somehow better than other people, right? I'm so rude. I mean, I'm ignoring you guys. Hey, people, how you doing? Hi, Redbone. Buildings Magic. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. I don't know why I'm back on this dude again. I mean, it's so annoying to me. What else did he say? What else did he say about how I was so wrong? Oh, he hinted at, you said something. You said something in Atlanta. Oh, I don't want to say what it is. Nigga, why did you say anything about it? If you ain't gonna say what it is, why you even bring anything up? It ain't no big secret, because I don't have no secrets. That ain't how I live. That's not how I live, dude. If we know your real family history, would it be so impressive, or just what you feed us? I know a whole lot of people who would pray for the day that daddy would leave. Just leave us alone, honey. We don't know that. We don't know a damn thing about how you were raised. All we know is your personality and your character. And your character, I'm sorry, sir, stinks. Your character stinks. You're just stressing this woman, Tracy, out. Leave that woman alone, for God's sake. Just leave her alone. Why are you reinserting yourself again now? So now you got 9 more videos to make on this subject of her and this Wolverine doxing thing. If that man want to say something about this situation, I was very touched by what he said. I felt you. Bye, baby. She was all over her own personal stuff, whatever. So it was a terrible interview. But what he's saying is doxing's got to stop. See, you people, first of all, you've never been in love with nobody. You never cared about him. You've never had a real relationship. As far as we know, that damn hell house you raised in was not a real relationship, or not a good or significant relationship. We don't know. But what I'm saying is this. People who have people that they care about. Imagine you have a partner. I'm just imagining now. A partner, a person fighting cancer for months. I mean, everyone is stressed in the house for months and months. And someone docs that person by mistake. I mean, what did that do to that person? The person is helpless. They're fighting a deadly disease. And someone doxes them by mistake. I mean, it's a terrible thing. It's not something for you to make a lot of videos about, Jay Wilson. It's not. Wolverine wanted squashed. That's what he wanted. He wanted it squashed. Back up off my house. A very reasonable thing to say. But why couldn't he say it? She couldn't talk over 5, babe. And here you are now blowing it up and blowing it up and blowing it up. So now everybody talking about that man's personal situation. Total disrespect. I told you before, you lack respect. This is what I think Larry Nelson was trying to get to. What kind of values were instilled into you? Who raised you? Why do you have the characteristics that you have? Huh? Because that thing about you doxing that girl, it would do so much good. If you could just accept that it was wrong, you can't even do that. You're still defending what it was obviously wrong. How do you justify that? What are you a collector of pictures of power lines? Is that something you collect in your life? Then he had the nerve to talk about, oh, I was just in the neighborhood. I know people in that neighborhood. And it just happens to be right next door to Tracy. You unleash this thing. I'm not taking up for her behavior as far as doxing and things like that. I'm not going to get involved in it. And I think what Wolverine wants is for this to stop. Leave his family alone. He don't need you in here making 9, 10 videos about it. Saying his name over and over and over and over and over and over and over again because you say everything over and over and over and over again. You don't even see that. You don't even see who is causing the most damage because what she did happened in an instant. What you're doing is stretching it out for days and you'll go on for weeks and months. Is that fair to that person? That totally innocent person? Do we all know all about him now? Because of you? Okay. T Candy. Jay Wilson has the nerve to say that he didn't know what kind of car Tracy drove. An out and out lie. Just a lie. Yep. And these girls come from Chicago to a city they've never been in. They just land at the airport and all of a sudden they know just where to go to harass Tracy. Where would you get that information at? Who picks them up at the airport? Liar. I can stand a liar. Shouldn't be in anybody's business. Anybody's business. I can imagine. You know, listen, I don't think I'm a person who's capable of killing anybody, doing anything like that. But I imagine if I had put, let's just say if I put 20 years on a job somewhere, and some of this bullshit from YouTube, it mixed me into some bullshit that caused me to lose my job. Somebody caused me to lose my apartment, my house. It takes years and years and years to get an apartment in San Francisco. Somebody caused me to lose my housing. Or somebody caused my relationship to fail. Anything. It's all wrong. It's all wrong, people. But you made it right. You made it right when you did it and you deny it. You still deny it. So you can't make the argument, Jay Wilson, that it's wrong when you do it yourself and then you deny that you did it and what it is. You can't even say, I'm sorry, what I did was wrong. It's wrong, people, and we need to stop it. You don't want to say that. Oh, you want to say, oh, what I did, that wasn't wrong. Oh, what you did. Oh, what you did. It's the same damn thing, fool. Okay. What else is there to say? She did the wrong thing. What about all the stuff that Fi Babe does? She did it right online. We saw her call Tracy's house. Why is he so outraged at that? You're outraged by it, right? You got to talk about it. You got to fix it. So what about all the stuff that Fi Babe does? We all know you're scared of her. The first hint at her going off on your ass, you start cleaning up. You can be so offended by it, then go ahead and attack her. They tell me, why don't you go and tell Tracy? I'm not going to tell Tracy shit. That woman is damn near 50 years old. What I look like telling, see, that's where the difference of people is. I don't feel like I have a right to tell anybody shit. This dude, he always talking about, oh, you don't listen. They don't listen. It never even occurs to me that grown people are supposed to listen to what I had to say. Why would they care about that? People I know will snap for a whole lot less than that, honey. Girl, I've seen a lot in my lifetime. That's how I know how dangerous this bullshit these people do is. Yes, I would like Tracy to stop doxing people. I would like Fi Babe to stop doxing people. All the people who saw what happened to that damn VS, I would like for you to take notice and say, listen, I'm not going to complicate my life and mess up my good thing here, this YouTube thing, to dox somebody. It ain't worth it. What I don't want to do, if I don't know how to read, I need to go and practice how to read. Go and read some books. So somebody can tell you. Go and watch Paris is Burning. Find out how to read somebody with your mouth and your words. Well, you don't got to take it off YouTube. You ain't got to circle around people's house. You ain't got to have that woman in there peeking out her damn window all night thinking that somebody's following her or somebody's watching her and all that. Why is all that necessary? But of course, he's totally innocent. Oh no! Oh, I'm concerned about her. I don't want her to go to jail. Let me call the police. Wilson, find something to do. Leave those people alone. I thought you and Weavering weren't friends. Did he ask you to come and defend him? Wilson made this big old thing about one time Larry Nelson mentioned my HIV status. I stopped him for what he said. I told him that was wrong what he said. I don't need no damn Jay Wilson to go and tell nobody shit for me. Nothing. Why are you poking your nose into it? They turn that into 5 or 6 videos. I didn't ask you to do that. I'm sure Wolverine don't need your damn help. Of all the people to get the help, I'm sure he don't want it from you. Where you turn on him. At the very least, let women fight women's battles, honey. I mean, women fight different than men do. I guess Jay Wilson considers himself a woman because he's always up in women's business. Always. Women fight different than men, honey. Women like to use their mouth. That's what they do. Why you got your feet all up in it? You said you're a masculine. I'm a masculine bisexual. We're still waiting on that bisexual, incidentally. It ain't reared its head yet. We hear a couple of fake statements you make when you're making ridiculous videos about Cash Apping you money. Remember that? I was just watching that last night when he took his clothes off and them little bitty arms with that little nasty chest. And he was literally on there begging people to give him money so he can take his clothes off. It was horrible. It was so humiliating, so embarrassing. You think he took the video down? Hell no. They say he totaled $37 that night, $38. And I read the comments, Wilson. Nobody thought it was funny. Nobody thought it was good. Nobody certainly thought it was sexy. But you just, in your mind, you make it whatever the hell you want it to be. It's entertainment. Entertainment. Who entertained by that? An old man sitting up here with a flaccid ass body with little curly shit all over his chest and no arm, no structure in his arms. Nothing. What the hell is entertaining about that? But you made it right in your mind so you could beg for money. She's not a victim. The fear she has, she's baby. Was that Black and Star 79? She is not a victim. I know she's not a victim, but I think that he started her on that path to where this thing was okay. I mean, Creasy didn't know anything about all your shit. Jay Wilson, that's where it started. It escalated. I saw it escalate. I watched it. It escalated where everything was good. People started saying, oh, it's fun to pop somebody, pop this, pop that. Her and F5A is not innocent either. But when that dude said it was okay, it made it okay. Okay, it was okay for you to do that, then I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do this. Right? Remember, VS went and got my book, tried to read what she thought was embarrassing passages in my book. That wasn't embarrassing for me. But to think that this woman would go and purchase the damn book just so she could try to dox me, I thought it was insane. She said, I killed my dog. I fucked him to death. I fucked my dog, an animal. Killed him. Then she took an old mangy dog that had been killed, I guess, by a car accident or something, with his legs broken. And she put that in the thumbnail. That was the very first time that I had to call YouTube. I had to get that thing taken down. She put it back up on the different title. Crazy. Just insane. Oh, that hurt me. That decision was made right then. I will never be for this person. Never, ever. You're not worthy of my attention. Okay, how you guys doing? Hey, Harley Q. But I remember how he was right there trying to egg it on continually. Baby, stop. Come here. Get him here. Get him bum over here. Bitty, 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 bitty. Try to edge that on. Try to edge that boy Benji. Because that motherfucker doxed me. He called me in my own damn house. And here she is. Oh, Benji Ashley said you were taking the white man. Come. He said that and then ran away. I read the skin off of him and ran away. But she's still trying to edge that on. She's always trying to incorporate other people and other people. She's always trying to sick somebody on somebody else. All up in women's business. Squeenie. I'm sorry, people. I gotta close this door. Don't look at my booty. Don't you look at my booty, honey. I know you're looking. Get your bum in here. Come on. Okay. What else was I talking about? I don't even know. I mean, I don't watch. I can only watch them for a certain amount because if I watch the first 3 minutes, I've got the whole video. So I don't have the patience to go through him repeating the same thing for an hour and a half. So if I don't get it in the first 3 minutes, I don't get it. Don't look at my booty. I know y'all out there sneaking, trying to get a screenshot. Oh, you looked. I sure do miss being skinny. Lord, I liked it. Because, I mean, we were young. We didn't think about weight because everybody was skinny. But now I look at all these guys. Oh, look at these nice bodies. I never want to be a muscle man. I just wanted to be slim. Anyway, so I didn't get all the tea that y'all was talking about. I just know he's just going to ride. He wants to get on and ride, honey. He don't give a damn about this man who has been mistakenly doxxed. Now, it's supposed to not go away now. We don't want to hear anything about that. No, he's going to use it to his own benefit. He's going to make 9 and 10 videos about it. Wolverine said, I want it to go away. I don't want to embarrass this person. This person is having a hard time. This person is fighting for their life. If that even is his partner, I have no idea. Whatever the person is, whoever it is, a totally innocent person. Why are you dragging him through this thing? Because you can make videos. Squeenie. Well, people, I told y'all yesterday that since we're all on lockdown, the kids can't go outside, so they're running them down the halls. That's my excuse for my pookie boo. Yeah, he loves arguing with women. I tell you, I have a hard time with it. I don't like calling women out of their name. That's the thing. I know I'm a hothead. So if I start talking too fast or get too angry, then I'm going to start calling people names. And I just don't feel like it's my place to be having those kind of fights with women. So I like to avoid that, except for Kimberell, of course. He loves it. He loves that. And he like it. People recognize it's because he thinks that you're beneath him. He feels like he can out-talk and over-talk a woman. That's what it is. That's why I refuse to have any kind of interview with him, any kind of anything, because he wants to just over-talk you. I'm not going to allow somebody to over-talk me. That will not happen. Okay, so they're expanding this thing on she think everybody is HIV. If y'all would stop making this HIV thing such a big deal, it wouldn't mean shit. This is what you call, this is stigmatizing HIV. They keep making it like it's this great big old thing of your HIV. I've had HIV for 30 years. I have a much better chance of dying in this coronavirus in the next year than I have of dying from HIV. It ain't that big a deal, people. Not for us, not for the ones who have it. So when people say, oh, you HIV, that don't mean shit to me. I don't know why these people think, oh, it's a horrible thing. Oh, you said HIV. Oh, you said HIV. You're putting too much on it. You're putting way too much on it, honey. You're making it big. You're stigmatizing towards this big, huge thing. All these gay guys on here, you know as well as I know that it ain't what they making it, honey. He likes to make it like it's the ultimate read. Oh, I defended you. Jay Wilson, I don't ever need you to defend me for shit. You can skip those videos. Welcome to the club. Tracy, it's funny. Baby, please stop. Please. Okay. Will you stay there and be quiet, please? Thank you. He's thinking about it. I don't even know what roasted and gagging is anymore. I just don't even know what it is, honey. People, if you can talk and do that, they call reading and all that kind of stuff. Why can't you just do it with your words? It should never leave YouTube. It should never leave YouTube. You should have absolutely no interest in my income, no interest in where I work, no interest in where I live. None of that should mean anything to you. And when it does, then it means you're slipping into a dark place. You're going into the dark place. Come here. Come here. Get bum over here. I got you. Sit down. Get your head down. Mm-hmm. He's got 2 or 3 people he drags on there. Okay, Candace Smith says Jay Wilson has to have Rebel Son come online so he can continue to trash Tracy. It's sad. It is sad. It is sad. If Tracy and Five Baby want to have a beef, why don't you just step out of the way and let the women fight if they want to fight? Maybe they can come to some resolution. Maybe they don't need you in the middle of every goddamn fight between 2 women. No, you know, I was seriously considering. I've been wanting to write about something. I've been blocked for, what's it been? Since I started this thing. So it's been close to 3 years. And I finally came up with this idea. Doxer. I said, I could do a novel about a doxer. You know how I would open that story? I haven't got anything on paper yet, but you know how I would open it up? There would be a murder in a building. Then the detectives would have to roll through who this person is and see all of the things that this person has done and come to the conclusion. I ain't gonna give you away at the end in case I do write it. But maybe they think, well, maybe this person needed to go. Doxer by Timothy Blaine. You're supposed to write about things around you, things you see. And I hate when this dude keep mixing me up with these motherfuckers who I don't like. What's he keep bringing that cigar dude up for? I'm not in no beef with him. Who the hell told you that? I'm an idiot. My life is my life. I decide what goes on in my life. I don't need you to emphasize anything, Jay Wilson. Nothing. That's what everybody's life is. It's their life. Let them live their life. You want to go in and try to embarrass me about my past and my story? That's my story. I lived it. It belongs to me. It's not yours. You ain't got to share shit about it. The doxologist. Oh. I ain't gonna have no cardiac arrest. Haley, if Timmy had a cardiac arrest, you would only need to shout Jay Wilson and he would leap into boxing stance. I'm not gonna have no cardiac arrest, child. I thought I was through that, boy. I thought I was done with it. And maybe I am. I don't know. I do not know. Yes, I saw the Tiger King on Netflix. Absolutely. Is this the real story of the Doxing Kings? Is this both of those people had millions of subscribers? Their beef was basically on their various shows. They had online presence, and they were basically beefing for years. And when he doxed her, he was doxing the murder. This is something that happened in her past, right? But he was doxing her when he would find out information about her life. When she was sick, her lawyers on him, that was doxing him. Eventually, she ended up getting up with lawyers. She had a lot more money, and she got $1 million out of him. Right? His whole life started to decompress because she owned basically everything he had, and she could take it. So he had to start hiding money and hiding this and hiding that, all because of this beef with this damn woman, Candace. What's her name? Candace? I forget her name. As far as I know, she's still alive. He's doing something like 20 years. Okay, that's a good point. Not one. Okay, Lena D says not one of these content creators has had 5 to 6 people verbally assault them at once. Yeah, I don't like that pile up shit. I don't. Yeah, the girl and talked herself into a little kerfuffle there, but she have to get out of it. But she don't need all these other voices, all these other people building it up and building up. And I'm sure Wolverine doesn't want that. You're making this big thing out of something I said I wanted to disappear. You won't let it disappear because you see a clicking of you in it. And you know how that Wilson is. Whenever he says a name, he says it over and over and over and oh my God, ad nauseum. Last thing you want is that boy to have your name in his mouth. I'm waiting on the next book, sir. You know, it all comes down, Jen, to just start writing. I mean, if you can get past a paragraph, usually you're off and going. Just a matter of getting the right subject. I just wrote my series out. I just felt like it was done. It felt like Empire. I mean, why go on further than this, honey? The story is done. I think a couple people are writing books about this thing, though. And there's a reality show being done on this thing. And there are books that were done on this thing. I think Wally's writing his book. I don't know if Wally's book's about this. I think it's more of his personal thing. But yeah, there are things that are going to come out of social media because that is the reality we live in now. This is where we're getting a lot of our experience from. It used to be man to man, woman to woman. Now it's on here. So it wouldn't surprise me. And it wouldn't surprise me if other people are already writing things like that. They may be already on Amazon. You know, of course, we don't know about Black people, but there are a lot of people on YouTube. Oh, there's Tracy with the T. There's Tracy with the T. Tracy, I ain't gonna get in your business. I'm just gonna say one thing. Consider apologizing to those people. Okay, I'm done with it. I ain't gonna be bothering you. Not getting in your business. Think about it. Okay. What's happened? I give up. This is a mess. This YouTube thing is a mess, honey. Stay there, boy. Relax. What are you going to do? My baby, he got a haircut. Can you tell he got a new bath? Look at his face. Look how pretty he is. See how clean he is and sweet and good? He needs a haircut, but we have to wait till all this is over with. Okay. Oh, I ain't talking about apologizing Jay Wilson. Oh no, honey. You got me mixed up, baby. I was talking about other people were involved in their situation. But no, I might apologize to Jay Wilson, please. He's just as guilty. He's just as guilty. And he won't even admit that he does all this for content. I mean, just tell the truth. He's incapable of telling. It's just like Donald Trump. Donald Trump, when he goes before that microphone, he feels like he's telling the truth to the American people. Everything's been proven a lie. Every move has been stupid. He'll never admit it. Oh, I didn't say that. You got 40 cameras on you. And you say you didn't say that. These people are compulsive liars. They are, what do you call it? Pathological. Yeah, I'm scared to say anything about anybody's other content creators. because everybody got so many enemies and so many cross relationships. You never know who, if you're in somebody you like, you whatever. Then you got enemies that you don't even know you got. And it's terrible the way all of these subscribers, you guys have to play a part in this too. The subscribers will turn on you based on what that dude says. So you got all these enemies you don't even know anything about. They just like him, so they hate you. It's crazy. I'm not going to repeat that. What was that? Who was that person? Yeah. I guess part of this thing is you're just going to accumulate a lot of enemies, but it's your fight. I don't think people should be coming in on the sidelines and blowing things up just for so they can have content. You notice that's how Wilson started, right? He went and inserted himself so heavily in Maddie and Kaya's situation. That became his life. That's how he got started on YouTube. It had nothing to do with him. They didn't know. They had no idea who that was. Follow their every move. All right. How are we doing over here? Okay. Wolverine apologized to Queen Tracy, and maybe we. Yeah, it's between those guys, Wolverine and whatever. I don't know. I don't even get too much into people's beefs. I thought that thing with who is this person though? What's the eye opener? The eye opener. Who in the hell is the eye opener, honey? She has certainly been following that boy because she know everything about it, every scandalous move. Go ahead on, Miss the eye opener. Y'all check her out. But she keeps it where it's a joke. You can just have a laugh and go on about your business, short and sweet. No, I was talking about apologize to that innocent person. I mean, they probably won't ever even see it, but you can just say that and just let that go. But I know Wilson, the way he is, he'll keep on talking about it and talking about it and talking about it, talking about it. And then this person is all up in the damn news, all over the airways for no reason, just so he can get clicks and views. Come on, people. That's all it comes down to. Some way to insert himself in that thing. She could have been, she knows she's been in this house. Lord, I done got way off track now. Now I'm way, way off track. Okay. Yeah, I like some of the reading him sometimes, but I kind of thought it was over. Really, I don't know if it is now or not. Really, I don't. But for some reason, you know how there's some that you have like a nemesis, and then everything that you are diametrically opposed to every thought they have. It seems like that, almost like Republican and Democrat kind of thing. So it doesn't really help me to watch him at all. To tell you the truth. And I'm being honest, I can only watch a few minutes because I feel like I get the whole story in 2 or 3 minutes. All the rest of the stuff is just repeating the same thing over and over again. They're not going to let that girl live. People like to pile up. They need an enemy. So you just ride it out, Tracy. Ride it out. Keep doing your thing. We all need to get more content. I'm not out of that class either. We all need to figure out something else to talk about besides these people, because you get in these whirlwinds with these people, whether you want to or not. It just happens. It's part of being online a lot. Then you get all these people talking shit about you. They don't even know you. Let me see. Number son. I can't say half the Lord here. You can't say shit. That's why you said undocumented descendant. You're saying you are biased. Everybody's biased. Everybody's biased. James Celebration, welcome. James Celebration, welcome to this section. Okay, James Celebration. Hope we don't run your way, brother. Are you really supporting her? Tim, you inadvertently supporting her. I don't dislike Tracy. Listen here, people. Any of you people. If I like you, I just like you. That's just it, honey. I'm not going into everything that you do. I'm not going to find out if you beat your wife or not. I'm just not going to do it. So it's not about that I'm supporting doxing. I hate the idea of doxing. I mean, to be totally clear, I hate that whole idea. But that don't mean I hate the person. It's just what it is. I think you people can escalate people though to places that where they wouldn't ordinarily necessarily go. That's what I see. This guy is like a bottom feeder. If I say anything, believe me, somebody don't like it. Oh, you supporting this? Oh, you supporting that? Oh, you can't say nobody's name. You just hide in the bushes. But there's a lot of content creators I like. I like most of them, to tell you the truth. There's very few that I've even come across that I don't like. If they're entertaining, to keep your interest. I very rarely watch TV anymore. Mm-hmm. Okay. So people like, of course, you're going to stand up for people when you see that you feel like they're being unfairly ganged up on, right? Nobody wants to see nobody on here, and every person is jumping on one person. That's wrong, no matter how you look at it. So yes, it brings that up. You got to say something for the other side. This person is not the devil. No matter how much this person may promote it, they're being the devil. He's getting some traction now off of one little mistake she made. Right? And I have a big family. You think I'm gonna ask my uncles anything what they used to do? The things they I don't want to know. It's YouTube, honey. This is what goes on here. We got a negative name for a reason, but we ain't the only ones. All of these sectors, them Jeffree Star people, honey, they beat for millions. Yeah, so their beef make the news. So I mean, all of the sectors have issues. All right, I'm gonna take my baby out. Admit when she's wrong, but she is only on her own wrong. Makes sense, right? But she ain't gonna admit she's wrong because nobody else is admitting anything, and she's got a following. So a lot of whoever, no matter how terrible you think somebody is, other people don't think they're so terrible. They have their own audiences. Right. Why does everybody need to be on a team? Yeah, you ain't ever got to feel like you got to defend me. That's for sure. People say, "Oh, that's your people." Girl, I ain't got no people. What people? I ain't got no people. If they want to watch, they can watch. If they don't, they don't. I ain't got no people. I ain't trying to cultivate nobody to hate nobody else. Make up your own mind. I know people are not just looking at one guy, just looking at me. You probably look at it, all of them. That's why we know what's going on with each person. But I did not have no people. That's why these people's heads get so damn big. They start actually believing they got ride or lives and all this kind of shit. Right. We don't like the pile up thing. I haven't seen Wolverine on here today. He's a moderator here. He comes on sometimes. People say, "Oh, you got to watch him. You got to watch him." I said, "Well, I'll watch him. He don't do anything bad. He's not a bad person, in my opinion. You know, maybe I know gangsters in my life. I know bad people. They don't do nothing bad to me. They're not bad people. You know, that's just the way it is." It was interesting seeing him because he's been a mystery person. That was kind of a fun little thing, guessing who it was, kind of thing. But I think he didn't really get offended until you start involving other people that he might be close to. You don't know what people's living conditions are. You don't know what. I mean, let's say, what if this guy was an actual doctor? That was thrown out a lot. What if this was an actual doctor? And what if this was Wolverine's? What if it was his partner? His partner was a doctor, right? He knows he plays around online and so forth, but he never dreamed that his playing around online would involve this doctor's reputation or this doctor's career. He said, "Why? What did I do?" That's what's wrong. It's a mistake. That's all I say. If it's a mistake, then apologize to whoever, even if you don't like them. Listen, I still don't like you. What I did and went the wrong way. I'm sorry about that part. And let that man go ahead and live his life, honey. Oh, hello, I hate French fries. Hello, Uncle Tim. Are you young? I hate French fries. Okay, Tracy, when she's wrong, but still, hundreds of people go to Tracy's site. Hundreds of people come on here. Hundreds go to Wilson's site. We all have an audience, right? So however it is, it seems to be working. It will work without the doxing. That's the only issue. That's the only issue. And people, I think these people, they start playing hardball with all this kind of stuff, right? They could just eliminate this whole sector. That's what could happen. They could say, "Listen, we're not making that much money from these people, and they are bringing all this negativity online. Maybe we need to just shut that whole sector down." They could do that. People, no matter what they say, "Oh, I love this. Oh, I enjoyed this so much. I would do it for free. I would do it for free." You're a damn lie. If they stop monetizing us, people in this sector, because of they are scanning our videos and seeing that we are being vicious, ain't nobody gonna do this for free. After you've been paid for it, you can't go back. You can't go back to making $1,000 a month to making nothing a month. You ain't gonna do it. It changes the way you see the thing, right? So be cautious, people. They have more and more people on YouTube. These celebrities are making YouTube videos. All of these television shows are making videos. All of these reality people making videos. All of the news people making videos. They're going to say, "Well, hell, we're clocking millions from these people. Why do we even need to be bothered with this?" I think it could happen. Just like when you cuss too much, they just demonetize your videos. And that's the end of that. Y'all see, I ain't cussing too much. I probably have already messed up on this one, but most of them are getting monetized because I'm not cussing. So they know how to whip our asses in shape. Don't push. Viewers of you say we beef for coins, they beef for dollars. Right. I guess, honey. I guess. Oh, why does they need to be on a team? That's right. I must be going backwards here. Okay, Antonio 71. Tracy is a strong woman that stands up for herself. You can't attack someone and then tell them how to attack back. From what I've seen from watching her for a year, year is being the same. Okay, then he went on and got cut off. Right. That's what I'm talking about, who started. Because you don't know where it's going to go. People, you're going to pick the wrong one. Oh, I didn't do that to her. You know, Wilson always said, I never said the B word. I didn't call it the B word. Well, that's your standard of morality. You didn't say the B word. What the hell is a tree dog? Ain't that a female dog? Same thing. You can't tell that bird how to fight you back. I think he was amazed that this person was hitting him back just as hard as he was hitting her. He wants to dominate people. That's what Mark is going to find out. Jay Wilson wants to dominate everything around him because he's so insecure about who he is. She didn't want to be dominated. The first time he flipped off and started yelling and screaming at her like she was some kind of child or his B word. First time she resisted, they've been beefing ever since. Not everybody's going to take that abuse, and it's abusive. You don't talk down to me, male, from a male or female. That surprised him. Caught him off guard. Stop, baby. All right, people, I got to take my baby out. Is that okay? It's good to see you guys. Hello, Almond Brown. Almond Brown, Antonio. Boy, these names. Look at this one. I'm trying to say this name. Brighter the eyes, the bigger the lies. This brother's name is Brighter the eyes, bigger the lies. That's his name. All right. All right. Thanks for coming in. Be safe. Stay in the house. Yeah, we'll talk later. Okay? Bye, people.